Hey guys, in this video I want to show you the difference between past perfect and past simple. Okay, let's go. We saw before the differences with the verb have, when it can be a be verb and it can be a do verb, right? We saw these sentences before about the difference between I have time today and I have done it, right? Time is a noun or a thing and done is a verb, the verb past participle. Now, I had time yesterday and I had done it, right? So before we had I have, and now we are changing to had. I had time yesterday, I had done it. So it's the same principle that we're going to use the past participle after had, as in I. Now, when we have had with a noun and had with a verb, one is I had time, I didn't have time. You see the difference in the negative? On the other side is you had not done it. If you're not sure about what is the correct form with the negative with have, check the word after. Is it a noun or is it a verb? Okay? And then for here, did I have time? The question, had you done it? Right? So it's always remembering that have can be a do verb or a be verb. It just depends if it has a noun after, a thing, or a verb. All right? We use the past perfect to talk about something that happened before another action in the past. Okay, let me show you. When we have two things that happened in the past and you want to be clear about which event happened first. For example, I was feeling sick because. Because why? I was feeling sick because I had eaten bad seafood, right? You have two events in the past. I was feeling sick because I had eaten bad seafood. If you start to think about these two events, but which happened first, right? Obviously, chronologically in time, had eaten bad seafood happened before you felt sick, right? You're describing the relationship between one event and the other. In this case, you ate the bad seafood, which caused the second event, okay? So one event explains why the other event happened. I was feeling sick because I had eaten bad seafood. Or I was late for work. Now, if I ask you, why were you late for work? Why? I was late for work because I had forgotten to set my alarm, right? I was late for work because I had forgotten to set my alarm. Two events in the past and it is clear which happened first. You forgot to set your alarm, you did not wake up, you were late for work. Two events in past and we want to be clear about what happened first. Here's just one more example. The meeting had already started when we arrived. The meeting had already started before we arrived. You have two events in the past and which happened first. The meeting started, then you arrived after, okay? Remember a simple rule. There is no smoke without fire. The past perfect cannot exist without the past simple. It's really true. The past perfect talks about two events in the past. If there is no past simple in the sentence, the past perfect cannot exist. A sentence with had and past participle, the past perfect, must have a verb in the past simple to show multiple events in the past. Now let's remember, we use the past perfect when we have two events that happened in the past. One which happened first, or explaining why a past event happened. The past simple is, I did it, I wanted it, I had it, etc. The past perfect is I had done, I had been, we had thought about it, okay? There is no smoke without fire, and there is no past perfect without past simple, all right? Okay guys, that ends this video. I'll see you in the next video when I want to explain the differences between the past perfect simple and the past perfect continuous. I hope you're ready, guys. See you there.